It's here. My book is out today. And if I hadn't said yes to Sarah Cannell actually, if I hadn't said yes to Shanda Sumter many years ago when I had a business coach, and I met Sarah Cannell in Shanda's 1% and Amy Yamada, and I got to know these women, and I got into Sarah's Thought Leader Academy, and I talked with Amy Yamada. I had a private with Amy Yamada, and Amy Yamada gave me the courage to say, you know what? Writing this book is your offering to the world. You can have your private conversations, you can have your private community, but this is your offering to the world. So this is your outward facing statement of how you live your life. And it has been a very courageous walk. And Sarah Cannell has kind of walked beside me in her Thought Leader Academy. You write books, you become speakers, you so Sarah Cannell, thank you so much. Amy Yamada, thank you so much. Shanda Sumter, thank you so much. There have been so many people along the way. Muse Literary is my publisher. Patty Force has been amazing, just walking beside me along this publishing walk. And I just want to say thank you to all the people. Melanie and Lori and Joy and the angels that walked with me personally and kind of individually held my hand. Of course, my husband, always. And I just want to say thank you. We don't ever do this alone. And this is really a labor of love, and it is a gift from God. I mean, I honestly feel like I was taking dictation in this book. The title itself came from my wanting to kind of find a way in on one of the workshops I was doing, sort of the paths of practice, which is designing your daily practice, which of course I'm a big fan of daily practice. And I didn't quite have kind of an introduction into this. And I had just come out of a meeting with Sarah Cannell, Thought Leader Academy, and I was going for a walk and it was just knowing, okay, God, I'm listening. What is the way in? Because the workshop was the next day. And I was feeling like, okay, anytime now, God would be good. And I heard the phrase, look up, look in, look out. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. And then I started to realize what that was. It's like, oh, it's the two great commandments. Oh, it's the way that I have followed those spiritual intuitions my whole life. I've always done the same thing. Look up to God, know who God is, know who the divine is. If you don't talk in terms of God, higher power, know what is the higher power? What is the all that is? Look in and know your true self as a reflection of that. Know who you are, know what aligns with your heart. Say yes to everything that is in alignment with the truth of you, and then look out and take bold, committed action and put it into practice and take the steps and go forward. And that's how the book got written. That's how every, every element of my life, every big relationship, every place I've ever lived, my finances, my health, everything in my life, every job I've ever had has all been by following look up, look in, look out. Every single one. It's all been guided by divine intuition. And those are God's thoughts passing to man, those spiritual intuitions, pure and perfect. And that's a kind of a definition of angels from this book, Science and Health, which is what I've studied all my life and where this law of good has become very clear to me that anybody can practice. This is a divine science that anybody can practice, can study and practice in their life. You don't have to be any particular religion or spiritual on any particular spiritual path. It is very higher power centered, God centered, but you can study the science and the law of good and put it into practice in your life. And I guarantee you your life will be better. Well, my book, Look Up, Look In, Look Out, gives you that very simple three-step approach to this divine science. And it has a lot of stories in it, and it has lots of different ways you can, like designing your daily practice. That whole part is in there. There's lots of practical stuff in it, but it's a lot of stories and examples of transformation and healing and challenges, like overcoming challenges and doing it badly and showing you how it doesn't turn out well when you do it badly. When you start out and you look out first and try to appease the world, and then you look in and try to make yourself fit that, like go looking out, looking in, and then looking up, it doesn't go well. Let me just like Newsflash, hint, give you the answer at the beginning. It doesn't go well when you go the reverse direction. Going the reverse direction in the process of healing is actually really good. It's like, oh, I look out, I see a problem. Great. The answer to that is to look in. What am I seeing? Am I seeing accurately? Am I acknowledging a falsity or am I acknowledging the truth? And then if I'm not clear on that, then I look up and go, okay, what's the source of everything? God, good. Okay, get clear on that. And then get clear on you as the reflection of that. And then look out and, oh, guess what? The problem doesn't look like the problem anymore. It's like it's a very simple approach to this divine science. And as it turns out, the textbook of this divine science, Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy, is in its 150th year of publication. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of cool that this book is coming out right at the time, 150 years later, of one person's approach to this and walk with the science and the invitation to everyone that you want clarity, you want freedom, you want fulfillment in your life, you want abundance. Look up, look in, look out. Follow this law of God and have the freedom that you want. It's amazing. So I just want to say today's the day. Today's the book launch day. Look up, look in, look out. 3 Simple Steps to a Divinely Guided Life by Lisa Taylor. If you go to lookuplookinlookout.com, you'll see a whole list of booksellers there. It's being sold at any place you can get books, but the links on lookuplookinlookout.com, all the booksellers, it'll go right to the page of the book, so you don't have to search it in Amazon or search it in Barnes and Noble. It'll go right to the page for that book. So go get your copy today, because if you get it today, it'll help push it up the chain so that more people will see it, and the word will be spread more, because this idea is worth sharing. And are, if you like giving people the gift of something simple that will change their life, this is a really good gift to give this Christmas. So you can get all your Christmas shopping done today. And if you think you're going to do that, then buy them today. So it'll help it go farther. So buy gifts. It's actually a really inexpensive gift to give, but it's a really profound gift to give. So you want to give a gift to your mailman or to your milkman, or do we even have milkmen anymore? I don't think we do. And there are probably some places in the United States that do. Maybe in other parts of the world they probably do. So anyway, it makes a great gift. So go get your copy today. If you have gotten one, get one for someone else. And if you haven't gotten it, definitely go to lookuplookinlookout.com. And I thank you. And I thank all the shoulders that I've stood on to be here, because this was not a solo walk on any stretch of the imagination. This was a walk with God and a walk with a lot of support from people who really believed in me along the way. And I just want to say thank you to them, because it wouldn't have happened without you. So lots of love, everybody. Let me know. I would love to know in the comments or send me a DM. Let me know your experience with the book and how much it has helped you. There's already been one, and I know I'm going on, but I'm going to keep telling you. There's already been one really cool healing that came through, and I don't know if I've shared this with you yet, but I met a woman in Arizona when I was shooting a video down there in Tony Robbins' studio, which was kind of fun. Tony Robbins and Dee Graciosi, great studio. I was shooting a video in their studio and I met this woman there who's from Dubai. And I don't know if I should probably not say her name because she's still working at this company. She works at a company and is having a really hard time, was feeling a lot of pressure and not a lot of fulfillment and just having a really challenging time with her job. And it had been going on for months. And she found herself very distraught one morning and, was having her quiet time in the morning and praying and meditating. And what came to her in that moment when she was reaching out, just like reaching out for an answer, feeling really distraught, what came to her was the title of the book. And she heard, look up, look in, look out. And she burst into, like, knowing what it meant because we had talked. She burst into tears and she said she sobbed because it was an answer to prayer, like, oh, she gets to know the divine. She gets to know herself as the reflection of the divine, and she gets to look out in service and go serve. And all the pressure left. So she actually had a healing moment just from remembering the title of the book. And I thought, that is so cool. That's just so profound. This is really a gift from God. So anyway, I just thought I'd share. Thanks for being here. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you and share this out if you feel called to do that.